Welcome to the VLenore Show. Here we will discuss lifestyle, beauty, celebrity gossip, and current events in our own way, my way, the style. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, it wasn't work. Look, my I don't know how this happened, but my microphone, the cord had come out of the microphone, and I don't remember having done anything or it falling or anything like that. But anywho, we're here. We're here. Happy Sunday, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hello, and hello again. Can y'all hear me now? I see Lexi is saying no sound. Can y'all hear me now? Testing 1 2 3. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Let me put it. I'm gonna type something in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Yes, y'all can hear me. I put y'all hear me. Let me delete my own message. Anyway, okay. Look, y'all may not be able to hear you. You might be able to hear me, but you might not be able to understand that message I just wrote. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Okay. Cool. Hope you guys are having a happy Sunday. I just kind of getting up or waking up. Well, actually, I guess I've been up for a minute. I woke up around 11:30 my time, and I'm still not completely, woke, to be quite honest. I want a nap, but I felt like, let me go live now. The way if I go to bed early, makes sense. However, I did set a goal. So if, we reach our goal, I might Zoom again. Not might. If we reach our goal, I will Zoom tonight. Okay. Maybe even right after this here live, depending upon, that's if we meet our goal. Okay. You know, we'll wrap up the month and, gather some thoughts and maybe talk some bullshit. Okay. Who am I fooling? We'll talk bullshit. Now the bullshit gonna get talked about. Okay. Now that's probably gonna happen. That's probably gonna happen. Yep. Let's see who is up in here on today. Did y'all hit the like button? Please do that. Please hit the like button. Hey, Say J. Hey, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame, aka The Real Brown Family Chronicles. Hi, Miss Principal. Hey, Blue Bear. Andrea, life ain't over. Hey, let's talk about it all. Justin's mom, only me 23, Miss Mad About Music. Hey, Casino Lady. Hey, don't fart to my wait. Don't fart on my thigh. What in the hell's going on? Not don't fart on my thigh. Hey. That's crazy. Hi, Unicorn Jim. Hey, Blue Sapphire, Michi, Wendy Shy, Miss Nisi. Who else? Gigi Creates, Shirley 007. Oh, I said hi to Say J. Honey, say that. Tanya be here. Mons. Hello. Yes, life ain't over. Let's just say hi to you. Hey, Lexi the Law Nerd. Hi, Rio. Be the one. Hi, Be the one. You got a membership yesterday, girl. I saw it. I saw when it happened. I saw it. Hey, Pen Pal 50. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Miss Lady. Let's see who else. Hi, Mai Tai, a.k.a. Dion Salt Bay. Wait, why does it? Oh, okay, it does. It does. Okay. I hate that. I hate that Legacy Moon did a spell. She cast a spell on my chat. I gotta get a protection spell or some shit because I gotta put on the whole armor of God. Okay, because these people sometimes it be your own people. Sometimes it do be your own people, child, that will fuck all your shit up. And she did that. Hey, hey, D Shell. Who else in here? Hey, the real BB. Butterfly Diva. Who else? The woman he had chose. Okay. Southside Chi-Town is in here. Bridget. Hi, Bridget. Hey, Queen Brooklyn. Yes, y'all up in here. Y'all is up in here. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. And if you haven't had one thus far, I hope you have one this afternoon, this evening. Okay? The day is not over. It can still be great. Okay, so look, yesterday when we were doing, first of all, let me say this again. For those of you that were present yesterday for the 12-hour live, at any point, even if you just popped in to say hi and you left, I appreciate that so much. I love this community of people. I would love you more if you hit the like button, but that's neither here nor there. But no, I really do appreciate you all. We had technical difficulties yesterday. I caught the tail end of Jesus. I was about to say I caught the tail end of Nesto. I caught the tail end of Natives live, and I guess he had technical difficulties today. Like it's I at first I was thinking it was a EvMux thing, but I'm certain it was a YouTube issue for me yesterday. And the reason why is because, and I kind of had it again right before I started this live. When I would go to click on YouTube in a separate screen that has nothing to do with EvMux, that was when I had trouble. and I couldn't explain it. And that's why the screen went black and all that weird shit. Like, it was just a lot going on. So hopefully YouTube gets it together, because again, like I said, I had the problem yesterday. We were able to I had to finagle a couple things just to be able to maneuver and navigate my way back to YouTube, to a YouTube video. It was crazy. But yeah, we're gonna have a better one today. We rebuke that devilish spirit on this damn uh application called YouTube. We rebuke that. But no, it was, for the most part though, it was a good day. um the members came over last night. That was good. We had a little Zoom. We had our introduction into hoeing, and what creates a hoe. Like, we really did a deep dive last night in how hoes come to be. You know what I mean? And our instructor, she is a master instructor. So, come through, come kick it with us as we learn more about how to properly hoe. And our teacher is Corinne Steffens. Okay. So, AKA Superhead. So, if you want to know how to hoe right, come on over, become a member on today. Okay. Become a member. And then you can come to whole class with us. Okay. Next, the next course in this semester will be pimping. Okay. We've done strippers. Now we're doing hoes. And then we're going to move on over there to pimps. Okay. So pay attention. Sign up now. All right. Okay. Now, what else is going on? uh, we went over to Cuffs and Comforts yesterday. Thank you. It was a small group of us. I still appreciate it. Those that came over there, because I had not been over there since the beginning of the year. I'm going to be doing a lot of uploads moving forward. Probably when I do body cam reactions, they probably won't be live. I might do, body cam reaction every now and then live. I might try to go live once a week over there, but for the most part, I want to just do uploads. And yeah, we're gonna together, we're gonna grow that channel. Okay, we're gonna grow that channel. We might do some touch on some true crime stuff, but like I said, like this Cecil, what's his name? McCrary, that Cecil McCrary guy. The storyline is interesting to me, to be quite honest. It's interesting. It's but it's not something I personally want to cover on my channel, but I am following, if that makes sense. Like, I don't mind being a spectator in it. I don't mind even being in a chat of people who's discussing it and discuss it with them. But I don't know that I don't know. And I'm not going to say this will always be the case, but I don't know that I want to follow that. Now, I will be honest. I'll be honest. Now, if it was some sort of celebrity, right? And they were accused of the same thing he did, I probably would be more invested in bringing it on, one of these channels, because that's kind of like my theme, right? For the most part, that's my theme, celebrity, gossip, updates, events, special current events, things of that nature. So if someone else, maybe who had a bigger name, was doing something crazy like that, that would probably fascinate me and encourage me to put it on the channel, because some of these people that we watch on different shows and that sort of thing, you feel like you know them even though you know that you don't. You feel like, when I was talking to Richard Lawson last week or whatever, he said that when he was on All My Children, he'd made one appearance. The first appearance he made, he saw it on TV, and then he left and walked down the street to the store. And he said, and people were running up to him. Okay. Because they feel like they know you because you're in their house. Especially, like, most of the soap operas were at least 1 hour long. and they came on 5 days a week. And so it felt like you really knew these characters. And so I think that's why on some level it would be interesting, because while I know they're not in my house, while I know they're not, in my family, and even though I know I probably wouldn't know the celebrity, you still feel like there's some sort of attachment depending upon who that celebrity is. So anyway, I probably would bring something like that on the channel, but I don't think I want to like that would get in my spirit if I had to follow it, like, and study it and really bring the shit on the channel. And but I don't want to dive deep like that in that man's world. Like, me, I like to do interviews and stuff. I don't think I want to even interview nobody over there with that man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, I don't, and let's be clear. When I had Roger Troutman's daughter on, like that situation, okay, that's a great example. Roger Troutman's daughter came on. We did an interview. If you missed it, please go check it out. Her name is Mia Paris Collins. And she came on and we talked about her family dynamics, her relationship with her father. She told us some things about her father that I didn't know. I didn't know he had 100,000 kids. I didn't know Papa was a Rolling Stone. I didn't know that, but she shared that. She shared she, passed away when he passed away. She was 9, and if you don't know the story, Roger Troutman of Zap, you know, aka Computer Love. Look, my voice sounds like the thing. Computer Love, my wake up voice. Ah, baby. Okay. So anyway, he and his brothers, were in the Zap band, right? And one of the brothers, though, who was not in the group, was in charge of a lot of the business. What was it? Some of the business dealings. I don't know if he was like a manager or something like that, but he definitely was on the business side of the group, right? And allegedly, Larry, which is the brother's name, Larry and Roger were not just brothers, but allegedly they were best friends, right? Miss Mad About Music, y'all, you said y'all had the same birthday? Wait, on what 29th? Oh, Roger's birthday was on the 20th. Really? What's today? Today the 31st? No, wait, 30 days in November. How many days in November? Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, so just yesterday? Oh, wow. Wow, I would have said that. Oh, wait. Jet Blackstreet said also today is his birthday, I believe. Huh. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I will call somebody. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person. Okay. Well, if she gets, I was calling his daughter, and I was just going to acknowledge him and her right now. So y'all said it's today or yesterday. So it was, let me see, Roger Troutman. Roger Troutman. Yep, the 29th was yesterday. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday to Roger Troutman. Yeah. She'll probably call back. I mean, I haven't talked to her, y'all, since the interview, but she was a sweet girl. Okay, yeah, so that's cool. But anyway, if you don't know the story, his brother Larry and he got in an argument one Sunday while at the studio, and his brother shot and unalived Roger, and then left the studio, drove down the street, and unalived himself. But yeah, and did it via pew pews, and so that's really sad, right? And you see, we touched on it, but we moved on from it. It's interesting to me because, again, you feel like you kind of Roger Troutman is a part of my memories. I can tell you certain songs that you play of Zap. It transports me back to a certain period. You know what I'm saying? A certain period in time. And I can tell you how old I was when a certain song comes on. I can tell you, who was my boyfriend. I could tell you where I was living. I could tell you all of that stuff, right? And so that's one of the reasons why that interests me. But outside of that, yeah, it is very, very sad. Michi 3, you got to go watch that interview. Yes, that's what happened. And I remember, like I said, I knew it happened on a Sunday because I can remember it being bright outside. And but I think I found out like early afternoon. So that's why I thought it had happened in the afternoon, but apparently it happened like early morning or something like that. And maybe that's when the news got out. But this was before the internet was a big thing, to be quite honest. So yeah. I mean, there was no social media because it was 1999, I think she said. And there was no social media. So, anyway, I'm just saying, all that to say, I might touch on stuff like that even over at Cuffs and Comforts. But anyway, outside of that channel, I really need your support. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We got to get our subs up. Let me see, what is the sub count now? Let me go check, child. Let me go see what happened over there at Cuffs and Comforts. Okay, we are at 864 subscribers. If you wouldn't mind, we need to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. And so if you wouldn't mind, please go over and subscribe to Cuffs and Comforts. Maybe that's a goal that I will set over here too to help me get that because yeah, it's going to help me to do more content over there, build that channel. And I think we'll do some interesting deep dives over there as well. Now, anyway, but thank you guys for supporting me all together. We got work to do, okay? I got work to do. I can't sing today. Let's see who all came in here. Hey, lady. Hey, love to shop. Yay! Yes, you won a membership yesterday too. Yes, we have new members. Okay, the people was blessed and praise God. I appreciate it. Everybody who gave on any level, whether you gifted memberships, became a member, super chatted, cash app. You guys are beautiful people. I love you so much. And yeah, I want to make sure that I hear from you guys. I need your support in order to make any of this stuff happen. So the fact that you ride with me means the world. Okay? I love y'all. Okay. So again, if we meet our goal today, we'll go on Zoom today and we'll talk shit. Okay. We'll talk shit about the shit's going on out here in this YouTube. Okay. We don't have to get into hoe in the day. Okay. We can say the hoes on Friday late night because the freaks come out at night. Okay. The freaks come out at night. Okay. The freaks come out. The freaks come out. The freaks come out. That's when the freaks come out. Hey, Only Me 23, thank you so much for gifting Thank you so much, Only Me 23, and guess who got it? Don't Fart on My Thigh. Don't Fart on My Thigh is a new member of Club. Yes. And you can thank Only Me 23 for that. Only Me 23, I loves you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tanya be here. You are so good at interviewing V. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look, I'm telling you, if that's all I had to do is interview a bunch of folks that I'm interested in and have, have always had questions for, baby, I would say line them up. Line them up. We ain't got to do shit else. Line them up. Bring them on. This is going to be my talk show. That's what I'm saying. Over here, I'm going to do some uploads over here of like short content. Like, for instance, yesterday's content, I'm going to break it up and move it around a bit, okay? We also have another new channel. Did I tell y'all this? Yes. Well, so what's going to happen is, this is what's going to happen over here. All this stuff is going to really kick off the first of the year. I'm putting together a schedule of things. So I have another channel that will be probably uploads of like current events that are going on, like current celebrity events. You know how, for instance, like Tisa tells, probably Tisa tells Kempire, trying to think of the other bit. Richie Sky, DJ Richie Sky. Like a lot of them will do little short. Now, I didn't want to say Chronicle Speaks because Chronicle Speaks really does do a good job. She's editing shit. She's putting the story together. She pre-records it, and has to put all that shit together, right? So I don't want to use her as an example because I don't see that happening. Okay. I that's not my forte. I don't see that happening. I do see myself doing it more like how Kempire and Tisa Tells does it, where they'll just do some uploads. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll do like an upload of them just kind of sitting and talking and telling you what's going on. And it's like less than 10 minutes. That kind of stuff I want to do over there. Okay. So those are the kind of uploads you will see. There's another channel. Because what did that shit? Now, do you know this is a damn shame? What is the name of that damn channel? It's called, okay. So the other channel is called the VLenore Show. The VLenore Show is going to have all the uploads over there with the little, just the little updates of things that are going on. Ray J and Princess got in the fight, that kind of thing. This is what we know, blah, 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 blah. Like that, those are the kind of things that will be over there at the VLenore Show. When I do a live, it'll be over here. The name of this channel is changing to VLenore Live. This channel is going to be VLenore Live. So whenever we do a live stream, we'll be here. Like when I do the interviews, for the most part, they will be live and they will be here. But if I need to chop them up, you know how I created clips and stuff for my shorts of the different interviews I've done? We'll break up the interviews like that. You know how what's the boy's name that everybody hates? And I don't have a problem with him, but what's his name? Oh shit. Oh, they always say he's the police because everybody goes over there. DJ Vlad. When Vlad, you know how Vlad will do a full interview. Now, I've never seen him do a live, but he'll do a full interview and then he chops that interview up into small bits. And people come over there to see the small bits. You may not want to see the whole interview. So he'll later post the full interview and then he will break it up and do little short uploads. Okay. So that's what the VLenore Show channel is going to do. This channel is going to be VLenore Live. Then we're going to have V-Style Living. Okay. That's where I'm going to go eat. Okay. I'm going to eat for a living. That's what I'm going to do on that channel. I'm going to eat. I'm gonna go to some resorts and show you that maybe this is all maybe this part's maybe. Go to different restaurants, give a review of the restaurant, give a review of the food at different places, give a review on whatever the trending food topics are, like on TikTok and stuff like that. Then I'll try to see if I can make it or go do that. So we're gonna do that. So I feel like that's an easy one to do because a nigga gotta eat. Hello? Nigga gotta eat. So if I gotta eat, might as well tape the shit and then tell you if it's good or not. I'm just saying. Now the one thing I do have the other channel, the last channel that's already up, it's already monetized, but I ain't using it. So I really need to figure out a way. I really want to do panels over there. I've said that I want to do panel discussions. I want you guys to be able to come up, sound off on shit, whether it's stuff going on in the world, whether it's a hot topic because some celebrity thing happened and people have really strong opinions about it, or maybe we have a relationship topic we go over, stuff like that. So that's kind of what we got cooking. And then, of course, I already told y'all, me and Native got something going on. And that's going to be another channel too. Like, look, we busy over here. And let me also shout out who my producer is, okay? I got a whole producer who helping me with all of this, okay? We gonna blow up, okay? And that is AKA none other than my friend, okay, and yours, Native Tribe Urban Media. We have a podcast we got coming out the first of the year. Y'all get ready for that. That podcast is also going to have a YouTube channel. We got a lot of shit going on. Okay. We about to blow up Shuate. Okay. We about to blow up Shuate, but we can't do it without you. So please stay tuned. And yeah, we doing that shit. Okay. Hey, Nikki G, thank you so much for gifting what? A member. And who had got it? IT Babe is the newest member of Club V. Thank you so much, Nikki G. IT Babe, you better thank her in the chat, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Nikki G. I appreciate you so much. I love you. Look who's here. This my baby. I loves her. Okay? I love her. None other than Lexi the Law Nerd is doing what? Gifting a membership. Who had got it? Corn Hash. Corn Hash is the newest member. And as we've stated before, there's nothing wrong with Corn Hash. Corn Hash, thank you so much for being a member now. And you can join us over there at Club V as well, you and IT Babe. And who was the other? Don't Fart on My Thigh. Okay, all of you are newest members to Club V. We have fun. You can come and kick it with us whenever you feel like it, okay? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right? Okay, well, let's get into some tea. Let me see what y'all was saying in here first. Wait. What? I saw something in passing and I didn't stop. Shit, who has said? Somebody here said, damn, I need a spreadsheet. Who said that? I saw it, y'all. Hey, Sarah Colette. Who said that, y'all? Huh? Hey, Val's non-wit. Wait, what is it again? Non-whip, something in the pocketbook full. Child. Wait, who had said that? Okay, I saw you. I just gonna say nothing, child. I saw you. Well, who was it though? Oh, Nikki G. You celebrating what? Not. Wait a minute. You've been over here what now? You've been over here what? Not one? Not two, not three, not four, not five, but six months of membership. love it over here. We love having you over here. Okay? Over here. We love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. Did I just see Just Nikki? Hey, Just Nikki. Okay, y'all. 6 eating too. Hey, boo. Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay. I don't know who has said that, y'all. Wait, 16-2 said I was holding my seat on the producer announcement. Y'all thought it was it's native. But look, native is most qualified. And I'm not just saying that because Legacy Moon and I have always called him like our producer, our IT guy. Like, we and because for good reason, because he does help us out. Shit, you see how he taught us how to get over here on this EvMux. Okay, I was super scared of this shit. Then he also taught me how to use Canva. I honestly wasn't using either one of these things. And Canva intimidated me. I know that sounds crazy. I know a lot of people say how much they love it, how easy it is, whatever. I was intimidated by it. I had it downloaded on my phone probably for over a year, and I just was intimidated. I was definitely intimidated about leaving StreamYard and coming over here to EvMux. Definitely was, but native walked me through this shit. Am I still learning? Absolutely. But baby, when I tell you, he kept saying you're going to have a better show. He said you're going to be able to transition your scenes better. It's going to give you better and more options, and it was less expensive, giving us all these extra features. So I am so happy that we did that, and it's largely due to native, to be quite honest. Largely, all right. And I'm sure Legacy Moon feels the same way. And we often call him our producers on IT, but legit, Native and I are going in business together. Okay, he is going to be a partner with me on these channels. He's going to have his own stuff going on too. Don't get me wrong. Okay, he's going to have his own stuff going on too, but he's really going to be helping me. We'll be doing it in partnership for these other channels that I'm developing. And then, of course, as I mentioned before, he and I are going to have our own podcast and our own channel attached to that. So please, please, please try to support us and tell a friend. Okay. So that's what we got going on. Now, look, yesterday, when we were here, we had our Nesto segment of the day because, baby, we can't have a 12-hour live and not include Nesto. He's family. Yeah, Sonya, our cousin. Y'all know. Now, she the black sheep of the family. Okay, she don't like being black, but she a black sheep of the family. Now, Nesto is an outcast. Okay, he's just a whole full-blown outcast. All right. And we don't like to fuck with him. But we all got one of them in the family. Y'all know we got one in the damn family. Okay, you do. Don't play. Yes, it is, Miss Principal. There's your cousin. Sonya is your cousin. Shirley is your auntie. Okay. Shirley is your auntie. Nesto is that family member. He that old nasty cheating ass, scamming ass, scheming ass, bullshit ass uncle. All right, that nobody fucks with, and we stop inviting him to the Thanksgiving or the family events, the cookouts and shit. We don't want him there. Okay, we can't trust him. Okay, now Sonya's the black sheep though. Okay. And but anyway, that's our family. So anyway, we included family yesterday in the show because we have to. And during that, we were listening to we were watching and listening to Sonya and Nesto visit after finding out about Shirley coming on the radio and telling the world about Nesto. And Sonya said she had played it for him. We could tell she must have played it for him based upon some of the things he was saying in that video. So Miss Mad About Music, shout out to her. Okay. Shout out to my girl, Miss Mad About Music. She had my back. And so she sent me a couple of videos where this is what happened. Okay. Wait, love to shop. What you say? V. I don't want some of my real blood vessels. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Love to shop. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. There are some relatives shit you don't want no parts of, and that's why we outcasted damn Nesto. Okay, he's been exiled from the island. Okay, he is not allowed to come. So yes, that's who Nesto is. He's that one. What Succeeding to says Sonya's the black sheep, even though Sonya's white. That's what I'm saying. She don't like being black, so but she's the black sheep. She a whole black sheep child. Okay. Hey, Nesto, Shackle, Shuffle, Walker, Shame, VLenore, you might want to hold off on saying Nesto is our family before you speak life. You know Nesto and Cecil might be your kinfolk for. And that is true. That is real fucking life. Do you hear me? That is for real. I got what Nyla said yesterday. She said, I'll find out, girl. Because you know she would track that shit down. Okay. I don't need 23andMe. I don't need Ancestry.com. If you got Nyla, you good. Golly. That girl right there. Okay. So anywho, what you say, Miss Principal? V, can I intern at one of your 5011 jobs? Sure can. Sure can, child. We're going to need all the help we can get, damn it. You can intern, girl. Okay? You can intern. My God. It's going to be a lot. Because here's the thing, y'all. I say I want to be a content creator, right? I gotta just get out here and hustle. I'm out here. Look, I ain't trying to be funny. I have applied for jobs. And it's been crickets. Like, I think I've had one phone interview since I've moved here. I apply on a regular basis. I even go above and beyond. Hell, look, I train people on how to get a job. Now, that's real talk. I've helped many, many people get a damn job. Many. It was my job to help people get jobs. Do you understand that? So I know all the little tricks of the trade. I know how to go around certain shit. I know how to contact the right people. I have done all of that. It's as if these jobs are posted, but they're really not hiring. Like, I still see jobs posted today that I applied for 6 months ago. So I'm like, what are they doing? Right? So my thought is, why should I wait on somebody else? Because I know that I know how to get a job, because I know that I know what things to do to be seen and to get noticed. For whatever reason, I haven't been. And as crazy as it seems, that may be God. He knows what I want to do. He knows, what my dreams, my aspirations are. And they're not just going to happen out of nowhere, right? So I got to get my hustle on. Will all these channels be successful? Maybe not. Will any of them be successful? Maybe not. But maybe they will. And maybe it's a matter of me doing and putting the energy into the things that I really do love, the things I really do want to do. And then figure, see what happens. This is my business. You know what I mean? So let me not put all my eggs in one basket, even if that means not putting all my eggs in this channel's basket. I need to spread myself out a little more. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna try to create the space that I say I desire. Yes, Miss Principal said, they say if you can't find a job, create one. Amen. Amen. And so I'm just gonna, I've never had this type of trouble finding a job, except for, that's not true. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Right after I was sentenced, with my situation, this is what, 11 years ago, it was slow for me. It was very slow for me. But I had a business, so I was able to do a little consulting here and there. I have friends who had businesses and they let me come and do HR consulting, that sort of thing, right? So that was helpful, but I didn't have consistent work. It took a few years before I was really, and part of that was me. I think I was in my head a lot about that. And so then eventually it changed. It changed for me. I was opened up to a whole new world in the nonprofit world, and it kind of elevated me in another way. So, you know, I I I just say all that to say I have never really had a hard time getting jobs outside of that period and now. Like, always been able to get a job. And typically always got a job offer for every interview I did. Okay. I would say 85% of the jobs I ever applied for, I got an offer for. Right. So now the fact that I can't even get a call, like, and get this, y'all. The call I had a phone screening for. Why, after I did the phone screening with the recruiter, her ass quit the job. Now, come on, her ass quit the job. She quit. So, and must have been an abrupt quittation, okay? Or a firation. I don't know what had happened. You know what I'm saying? But she was gone. So then I had to try and get in touch with the new recruiter. And I was just like, well, God must not want me to have that job, because whatever. But baby, I have not had I haven't had a phone interview since. I have a very decent resume. I have a couple of them. So the fact that I can't even get a phone, an interview is weird to me. So I feel like that's a message. God is saying, look, you are in California. Your son said, come to California so you can do more of the things you want to do. So I'm going to try to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to try to do it. Analytical one said, all these companies are just running resume mills, job markets. That's what I'm thinking. Because when I tell you, I literally have there isn't a day that goes by that I'm not looking at the job boards, that I'm not applying for the shit that applies to me. And so I can't make sense of it. I can't. How are all these damn jobs out here? Mistress Monica said, V, it's because of ghost jobs. Companies have fake postings to attract visitors. Also, it makes it look like the company is growing when they are not. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that for real? I could see that though. It makes sense. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I never knew. I didn't know they did that, Mistress Monica. What? That makes sense though. Cause I was like, what the fuck? Oh God. Anyway. What else I say? What'd you say, Miss Principal? I created a channel, LOL. It's a shell though. Not a shell company. Not a shell channel. Not a shell channel. My God. The Woman Show says, start your own consulting firm where you go out and train small to medium-sized companies to start. I have one. And I have tried to do that. Currently, right now, I don't even know people here really. So I have even put together something to help me with that, or to offer like training, helping to develop training programs. I have certifications in a gazillion courses that I can train. Nothing. It's crickets, the woman he chose. It is fucking crickets. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Now, I have thought about creating my own nonprofit that would allow me to train people for jobs and do it that way. But I have not. Okay. And that costs, I want to say it's like $700 or something. Last time I checked. Girl, I ain't got an extra 700. Shit. But no, but I hear what you're saying. But I have always wanted to start a nonprofit. And when I was looking into it not too long ago, a couple years though, I was like, okay, I'll get when I, let me put that aside, put that on the list of things to aspire to and put money away for. And then I got distracted. Um, Dimples Ducks, girl, you done changed your act to Dimples Ducks. Is this a whole nother? No, it's the same channel. You can change your ad, or was it always Dimples Ducks? Was it Dimples Wimples? Was your ad always Dimples Ducks? Child, I don't know what's going on. Wait. Succeeding to say it's not anything like doing something you are passionate about. That is facts. And let me say this. When I worked in nonprofit, I really, really did fall in love with what I was doing. Like I was doing I've always done training, right? And I always thought, oh, when you train, when you do motivational speaking, when you're doing that kind of thing, you really are changing lives, right? But in my mind, I wanted to think, oh, I really make an impact when I get up on a stage and start talking, right? But nothing fulfilled me more than working in nonprofit, working with people who are really struggling with trying to find employment, really struggling with their own self-esteem, because that was one of the parts of the training. We want to help you build your self-esteem, help equip you to have certain conversations, help equip you to approach people for jobs, to do an elevator pitch, to put together a presentation. I had people that would come into a classroom on Monday of this week who had never even touched a computer. But by the end of next week, they had a full resume, a whole cover letter, and a presentation that they did through Google Slides, all the Google products. So, honey, when I tell you, I saw lives change. I saw them change. They come in on Monday of this week, and by Friday of next week, they are different people. We are crying at their graduations. They are telling you how you impacted their life. Baby, when I tell you I was literally in tears every other week, you know I'm a baby. I am a baby. And when I would see these people and I felt like I had done something, I felt like, okay, I'm helping. I'm really helping. And then in the midst of those classes, that's when I would have access to or contact with, I should say, people who were in halfway houses that were coming to the programs as well. Because we had people who had PhDs. There was a lawyer in my class. Like these people were from every walk of life. They were of every income bracket. The common denominator was they needed a job. And then we had people who were formerly incarcerated who lived in halfway houses who would also come to the class. Now, there were a couple of times, this is so off subject, but let's go there. Hey, Lexi Moon, True Crime and Mysteries. I see you calling me by name. That's how you better refer to me, damn it. Okay? You better call me by my motherfucking name. V Lawson and V Stylers. That's right. Ew, that is right. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so let me say this, y'all. So there were a couple times, not literally, I could only think maybe two, one in particular, but I would say maybe there was another one where somebody would come in and say, so and so, I see the three people, in the room are formerly incarcerated. Now they're not saying this in front of everybody, but they're coming to myself. See, they had an instructor for the class, but I often came in to help because I was that instructor's boss. And I love training. And I really loved the impact that this program had on people, right? And so anyway, they would come to the instructor or come to me and they would say something like, I see you got these formerly incarcerated people in the class. I'm not very comfortable with that. And I would say, okay, I understand why you might be uncomfortable with that. I said, but I got news for you. Wherever you go to work, you can't guarantee that you're not going to be sitting right next to somebody who's formerly incarcerated. Y'all, when I tell you that when I told you when everything was going on with me and I called my boss. The truth is I called my boss's boss. I think I told y'all that. But my boss's boss and I were very friendly. Okay, really cool. She's a little older lady. Not She's probably like 10 years older than me. I'll just put it that way. She's about 10 years older than me. She was the vice president, okay, vice president in the nonprofit, right? She was formerly incarcerated, did 6 years in prison, was an ex-prostitute, okay? All of that. She found God, she changed her life. She is now the vice president of the agency. Okay, one of the vice presidents of the agency. So when I called her, because we already had a relationship, I called her and she was like, okay, I got it. I got you, whatever. I knew I could call her, but I bring her up because she is a clear example of somebody who made poor decisions and changed their life. And she's not a waste because she's an ex-prostitute. I even think she might have been a drug user too, I believe. I don't want to put that on her, but it seems like there was something like that going on with her. And she did 6 years in prison. And look at her now. You would never know it. She tells the story on her own, but there's no reason why she has to. But she does. And I'm glad she did because I think people have this misconception that only certain people are worthy of being in certain spaces. But we're all just people and we all have made poor decisions. And some of those poor decisions, whether we want to admit it or not, some of them are legal. Okay. Some of them are crimes. Okay. But everybody didn't get caught. Huh? Everybody didn't get caught. Think about some shit you done. And if you had been caught, where the fuck you would be? You see what I'm saying? We're all capable of making really badass decisions, okay? And that's what she did. She made bad decisions, but then she was able to turn around and make better ones. And as she continued to make better choices, more opportunities opened up for her. So, anyway, when I had the opportunity to work with these folks that were formerly incarcerated, I felt a connection to them. I felt like, oh my God, this is an audience that I can really make a difference in. Not saying God, is happy or pleased with the poor decisions I made 17 years ago, but he has shown me grace and mercy and um, really instill some compassion in me for that population of people. So I have tried everything, child. Look for all kinds of opportunities to even do that kind of training, but it just didn't fucking happen. And so I'm going to create a space and do some of the stuff I love and then see what else I can do to help people. And see, I think Cuffs and Comfort might be an opportunity for me to help people through that channel. I don't know, but I need y'all. Okay. So please, 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 just, go ahead and subscribe to these things. And, I appreciate it. Okay. That's enough about that. Let's get into these motherfuckers. Okay. Let's. Child, I did not mean to push that damn button. The hell? I did not mean to push that damn button. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah. Child. And then I had my screen ready, but I guess when I had to leave out and come back in, messed up. Child. I did not mean to push that button, child. Ay, ay, ay. But okay, yeah, let's change the energy. Let's get into our cousin. Okay. And we're gonna hear why we casted him out in the first place. Okay, we're gonna listen to our black sheep. Okay, see what she got to say about it. Uh-huh. And we're gonna go from there. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get into it. So this first one is Nesto I'm sorry, Sonya tells Nesto that the calls are on here on YouTube. And I don't know if that comes out because this video has is it just one whole call? Okay, yeah, it might be one whole call. Yeah, okay, so we might be here for a second. Let's see. What time is it now? It's 3:69. Hey, Legacy Moon, what time are you going live? Put in the chat what time you're going live. Because I kind of want to go through this. It might be good to go through that whole call. And then probably another 2 calls that are maybe not the whole. Because one's short and this other one. That would add up to like 2 full calls, I guess. So Legacy Moon, if you're still in here, tell me or text me, what time are you going live? Because if you're going live at 9, that's fine, actually. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you said 8:30? Oh. Oh, okay. So if you go at 9, then that gives me 3 hours to get through this. Okay, we could do that. I could do that. I could do it. I can make it happen. Okay, I'm gonna make it happen because I don't even think I have to go through all of the next piece that I wanted to. There's 2 videos we're going to probably go over today. The first video is him learning about the calls being on the radio, and then the other one is Nesto reacting to the strawberry letter the day that Shirley um was talking about the situation. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. I might even speed it up because we've heard this shit before, but I just think it'd be interesting to kind of hear it again. So I'm gonna move it just a little bit faster. Okay. We've heard this shit before. We just need reference points because I think that it makes sense, honey. Yesterday, the visit that I selected happened on the day after he learned about the strawberry letter. Okay. I think. Is that right? Well, we'll find out in 2 seconds. Okay. All right. Shout out to Shay for phone calls from prison. And I don't give a fuck that we've been here an hour. Okay. That was the first part of the content. Just so we're clear, that was content. And now we're moving into this content. Are we together now? Are we together? Did you hit the like button? Hey, she's an introvert. Hey, no pressure. You cool? You cool? Oh, wait, what'd you say? No Pressure said, I came across the coolest 501c3 for incarcerated individuals. Really? Where is it? Where is it? What state? What state is it in? Let me know. Let me know if it's in California. Where is that thing? Let me know all about it. Okay. Let's go. Let's listen.
In this video, you will hear a call between Ernesto and Sonya that was made in September of 2023. I believe this call was initiated by Sonya sending Ernesto a message that said, "Call me now." You will hear Sonya play portions of jail calls to Ernesto and explain to him that they are on YouTube. Take a listen.
Yeah, I think this.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Call me now.
Listen. You know, like my hair's done, get my nails done, get a massage. You know,
Right.
people come through. Yeah. Just like,
Wait. Oh, she's playing it. Okay.
you know, and
So it happened on the 9th then. Okay, so Shirley must have said something on the 9th. And then on the 10th, I guess he's reacting to it. I'm confused. Yeah, he's reacting to it on the 10th. Okay, we'll listen. We got it. Let's get into it.
And she puts in these little, you see these chambers where people get in. You know, like, remember they used to talk about Michael Jackson having that tube-like thing he used to get in? Yeah. Oh, that is. Okay, yeah. I remember that. Yeah,
Okay. I see what's going on. She is playing a call. Okay. I see what's happening here. So I guess this is the day she realizes phone calls are on the internet, but she's only hearing the call right now between Shirley and Nesto, and she's listening to that and playing that for him. Got it. But then I think the next day is when Shirley talks about the shit on the radio, I believe, on the 10th. Okay. All right. Let's get into it.
Stuff like that in her spot.
Does that sound familiar?
No.
They got the jail balls on YouTube.
What?
Yeah. You and Shirley, they gonna call her a mistress on the phone calls. They got the phone calls on YouTube.
Who mistress?
You know.
They're trying to say,
The skin, you know, stays tight and, you know, like, it's like therapy that,
I don't know.
he was pretty much. Yes. Yeah. I know. You got all this things, all this stuff in there doing all right.
They got the phone call. You and her was talking, and she was talking about when Sheridan went down there. They got the phone call. And it's another phone call on YouTube.
What?
Yeah. But, you know, they pick the ones they want to pick to put on there, you know, saying the ones that make everything sound juicy and all that, like it's something.
When did they do that?
Yesterday.
Okay, who did it?
A couple bloggers.
Okay, how did they get them? How did they do that?
I'm back with more Shirley Strawberry Club Talk. If you're new here and you don't know who she is, please check out part 1 and 2 of this series before you watch this video. Before I jump back into the $250,000 situation from the end of part 2, let me just say,
okay, so is that bad? Because I can barely hear
this video because Shirley Strawberry goes completely off.
Hold on, let me slow that down. Because Shay is talking. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Let me go back because Shay, I think, is explaining something. Okay.
If you're here and you don't know who she is, please check out part 1 and 2 of this series before you watch this video. Before I jump back into the $250,000 situation from the end of part 2, let me just say,
okay, so is that bad? Because I can barely hear
this video because Shirley Strawberry goes completely off about her daughter Sheridan. Shirley seems to be speaking about her manner, that's so, at least for now. What did you say?
I say, is that bad or good? I can't, I can hear it sound like a computer talking.
I mean, it's an invasion of, well, you don't have no privacy because you're in jail. But it is, the thing of it is this, they put her and your phone conversations on there, and they put you and mistress conversations on there, and then they try to do their little narrative of what it is, and, you know, saying that, you know, he got a whole mistress, and
so
she need to leave him.
Okay, the mistress. Now, let me hear the mistress part.
No.
Do you hear that part?
Yeah, you hear it. You hear it. You hear it.
What?
You hear it. You hear it. Yeah, you hear it. Change if she were to hear the hold on, let me go back. Florida that I will be inserted in this video. For now, here's how the cashier check situation played out between Shirley and Nesto.
So what you been doing?
Well, Ty called me today. Ty, the jewelry lady.
Yeah.
Somebody called her to say that the cashier's check that you wrote to get my ring.
What?
Are you listening? Yeah, I'm at the okay, the cashier's check that she wrote to get my ring over a year or so ago, that was written on her account, and you stole $250,000 from her, and she needs that receipt and a copy of the check or something. She's telling Ty. So Ty said she's not giving her anything unless she has like a court order or something. She told her that you were in jail. Ty knows that you're in jail, but I didn't confirm or deny it.
What do y'all think is going through Nesto's head right now? Is he shitting 4 bricks right now? I bet he is shitting in his pants. He is sweating. His nervous system is rebuking him. I bet he don't know what to do. Woo-wee. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. He done pissed shit. Baby. Honey, he is and then he said, wait a minute. Would you say, absolutely, absolutely. Baby, and he said, wait a minute, what about that mistress part? Because he know if it's out here on the blogs, Shirley may not read the blogs, but somebody does. And that's going to get back to Shirley, and that don't help his case. He out here talking on these phones to this heifer for over a year at this point. Over a year. And he knows if it gets out that he talking to his wife every other day for 5 to 10 minutes. And that he's been out here talking to her for 85 minutes a day. That's going to show up. Oh my God. He is shitting. He's trying to backtrack in his mind. What all have I said on these calls? Baby. Yes, succeeding too. His ass is grass. DC Lively said, bye-bye, Bond. Yeah, he is. He real scared. Okay, let's see.
And
keeping my shit a lot at some point where I don't have to deal emotionally with somebody, right? Where in my life is you. I'm not faded, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never whined or cried or missed or none of that shit. Bye, see you later, you know? But damn, I'm all mostly fucked up here. What is that about? Just get better, doesn't it?
Wow.
Now let's be clear about something. She sounds giddy. I think she's glad. I mean, I think part of her is in the beginning. I think at first it was a shocker to her system. And she got concerned about the fact that people are listening to her, you know, talk to him, or might be at this point. Because she has no idea what all, you know, Shay has and how much will be published and that sort of thing. And maybe she doesn't even, at this point, did she say she knew? Did Shay say in the intro of whatever call she's playing that she had calls from the mistress? She mentions the mistress, but anyway, I'm just wondering because I believe at first Sonya probably had a little shock to her system about it, but I think eventually she liked the fact that it was out, that he was talking to her, and that we were making comparisons. And even though some of the shit we were saying, no, most of the shit we were saying was negative as it pertained to her being a mistress, she still liked the fact that it was being talked about and that it was probably going to get back to Shirley and that he did talk to her more than he talked to Shirley. I'm just saying, there's a part of her that enjoys this. Not just the attention, but in this moment, I feel like she is happy and giddy that is solidified. She likes being called the mistress, I think. I don't care what she says. I think she likes being called that too. But okay, let's listen, y'all.
Let's get to that.
Wow.
So, anyway, yeah.
But I didn't hear the mistress thing. I'm gonna try to tell you why.
Do you understand how serious he is about this mistress talk? He's probably now trying to figure out, because think about this. By this time, Nesto has broken up with Shirley. He doesn't know why Shirley feels the way, like back then in May, when all this stuff was going on with he and Shirley. Was that May or June when they broke up? Like legit. And she was like, I'm done, whatever. At that point, he didn't really know what all her exhaustion was about. They had speculated for some time that they thought Crail was over there telling Shirley shit or talking to Shirley too much. Now he's concerned about this mistress talk because he's thinking that's what the fuck maybe was upsetting to Shirley. Now, I do believe that was upsetting to Shirley. I do believe by this time she is very clear, very much knows about Sonya. I think she knew about it the last time he talked to her. I think he knew about Sonya, or she knew about Sonya. And yeah, I think Nesto is very concerned about that. Like, what was going on then? Oh. The woman he chose said, well, Krell did eventually tell Shirley the truth. How we know that? I'm just curious. Do we know that? Is there somewhere I can go and find it? I want to know how we know. Because if that happened, we would have to know that from a jail call, right? And if we know it from a jail call, who was talking to who that had that information? Just curious. Refresh my memory. Because and tell me where I can find the child. Huh? Oh, okay. DC Lively said, no, it is speculation. Okay. That's what I thought. That, yeah, I agree. Okay, let's listen, child.
Unless you're saying it. Just say what you're going to say.
What I'm saying is, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just supposed to be the mistress. That's anything. The situation on two levels. I'm judging the fact. Come on. I'm fixing the fact they feel like. You understand what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying, but I want to hear you see what I'm saying. That's all I can see. Ain't got nothing on me. Wow.
As I mentioned before, it seems like Shirley is standing by for man and believes what he says. Meanwhile, Ernesto and the woman in Florida continue to talk a lot. In this call, you will hear how this woman is seemingly hung up on Nesto. Near the end, you will also hear Ernesto potentially admit to something scandalous, pertaining to a book.
Now he is about to shit for real. Now, this is one of them ones he thought he had to fart, but then next thing you know, doo-doo is running down his fucking leg, because I'm sure he's standing at the phone or some shit, okay? If he's sitting down, that chair probably smells foul as fuck. Somebody needs to sterilize it, because this nigga right here is probably losing his mind, nervous as hell. I love it. I'm loving it. Okay, I love it. I wish Shirley Strawberry, I wish Shirley Strawberry on her last call to Nesto would have said, I know about that bitch you've been yapping with every day. I wish she had too. I wish she had told this nigga, you've been on this phone for over a year and I've been busting my ass trying to help you, going without people taking shit from me because that I thought was mine. But they're taking it. They about to take my motherfucking ring. They done took my motherfucking car. They done took our motherfucking home to live in because we keep getting fucking evicted. I have nothing because of you. And you have the audacity to be on the phone talking to a raggedy ass bitch. I would feel a way about it. You can see how I might feel about it. That shit didn't even happen to me. But baby, I hope you understand how I might feel. You know what I mean? That's how I would be. Okay, let's listen.
Go ahead on that shit.
Okay, what? I missed something about a box. What box are you talking about?
It's Randy and Shirley Strawberry.
Oh, what is she talking about, a box?
That bag. Yeah.
He said a bag. He talking about that bag. So when he says that it was that bag, is that what he just said? We can't hear it. Closed caption didn't catch it. Are we talking about the black bag? And then he said it was that bag, as if you know that bag. You know that damn bag. Sarah Colette said, no, don't give him the satisfaction. Really? I would want him to know I know, and I'm done. I would want him to be, but why not? Like, it wouldn't even be his satisfaction. It would be mine, wouldn't it? Like, I would just tell him, bitch, you're busted. You know what I'm saying? You're a busted ass nigga. We knew you was dusty, but now you busted. Ooh, I don't know, Sarah Colette. I don't know. I would have to, I wouldn't have been able to hold that one back. Unless the prosecutor said, no, don't say nothing. Because she working with him. There ain't no part, ain't no denying that. We saw that proof. Okay? She want to see that nigga hung up. And she probably want to see him strung up. Well, you fooling. Anyway, let's listen.
What is she talking about, a box?
That bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so pay for learn shit, that ain't mad. It's gonna be yes or no question. Because yeah, we can have trying to scheme this plan, trying to figure out if you're gonna keep this folks on your side, if you tell the truth or not. I'm past that shit. If you're with it, you ain't. That's the basically it. That's always gonna be cut dry. But you ain't gonna think about that shit. So I will say this right here. I do understand the I have been there before. When you enter somebody, you enter somebody. You really, really, it's a certain person you get into. I've said that before. I do understand that part. And then it's disappointing that they don't give you that same feeling back.
Y'all, closed caption quit. Do you see any words on the screen? Do you see any words on the screen? I don't. This nigga is so flustered. The mush mouth is mushing on the 8th power. Okay? It is mushing to the 7th to 8th power. This mush is got him. He is so fucked up right now. I don't, closed caption, don't know what he said. I don't know what he said. Do y'all know what he said? If you do, type it in the chat, because I didn't understand shit other than that bag. Okay.
Yeah, so don't worry about that feeling, because that feeling was there for you to get started. Open up your box.
Oh, that's different about the box. She sounds so people talking about somebody eating. That's illegal. She must be white. Talking about the box. I'm like, what's illegal? What's the box? Yeah. So
She must be white.
remember
She got to be white. I mean, Shay is, but what's that got to do with anything? I mean, I don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm eating chocolate covered raisins, y'all. I don't understand. Why she got to be white? Because she can hear good? Huh? She got to be white because she could hear you and interpret what the fuck y'all was saying over there? And then she put it in an introduction? What the fuck that got to do with anything? Jeff Black Straight said, aren't you white? Right. You white. What's that got to do with anything? I guess having good ears and shit, being able to comprehend, listen, read, and comprehend. That's a and is it a dig? Is that supposed to be a dig? Oh, she must be white. What's that got to do with? Okay, let's listen.
Thing that you talk about is apparently going to be for the public, not just for the courts to hear, for the whole world to hear, apparently.
Yeah.
But they're going to pick and choose what they want, because they're only going to pick out what makes their little thing sound juicy, you know? Ooh, that sounds nice. Ooh, let me put that on there. They're not going to put anything that would, you know.
Are y'all saying juicy shit? Have y'all already said some juicy shit? That's the question. Are you talking juicy shit? I'll wait. Because if you're talking and what's coming out your mouth is juicy, then we're gonna listen, right? By your, this is her theory. We're gonna listen, and Shay's only gonna put out stuff that's juicy. So what should you do then? Maybe you should stop talking. Maybe you should stop talking. Maybe you should stop visiting, and maybe you should stop texting. That's what I would think. Okay.
Say, like, can put you in a good light. They're going to put things out there to put you in a negative light, because that's a story. As foul as that is,
Okay. Okay. How did you find this out?
I turned my TV on and it was there.
Wow.
You turn your TV on what? Wait a minute. She turned her TV on and it was there. Do you have cable? He was on cable? He was on TV? Do you mean you turned on YouTube? Huh? What you mean? Now, I do wonder how she found out, but that don't sound right. You turn on your TV. Let me tell you something. Again, as I mentioned before, I didn't see a whole lot. I was on YouTube. I was a content creator on YouTube. Not a lot, but I was on YouTube a lot. I just wasn't going live a whole lot. But I didn't see her. And her daughter was sending me links of Nyla's shows. Okay? I didn't just turn. It was a minute before I started turning on my TV, as she put it. Before I started turning on YouTube, and it started just flooding my timeline. So make that make sense. Okay.
And I was going to leave. I was supposed to go to the phone company today.
I don't hear me admit to nothing.
No. I mean, you said something about, before you give it the box. But the box she was talking, that was a sexual reference. Apparently this dumbass person who did this video trying to make it seem like the box is something else, which I'm trying to figure out. That's why I was like, what's a box? What is it?
Okay, first and foremost, we know Shay ain't no dumbass individual. Now, that part we know. And you on the calling her one is stupid as fuck. Because if she got one, don't you think she got others? And if she get this one and you calling her a dumbass individual, shit, child, I'll be cherry picking so many fucking videos to make her look stupid as hell. But the honest God's truth, Shay didn't have to pick and choose too much, because this lady is just raggedy. Golly.
They talking about that's a box.
I don't know what the hell they talking about either, because it don't sound like y'all talking to no mistress to me.
It sounds like a phone conversation.
It don't sound like we're having a regular conversation, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It don't sound like that to me.
You think? You sure about that? You sure about that, sir? Huh? You sure about that? Hey, happy to be happy. I don't know. Hold on one second. What'd you say? Uh-oh. It moved away from me. V, why did Sonya's daughter send you links? V, Sonya's daughter sent me links? Oh, you talking about to these? What you talking about, DC Lively? You mean links to these videos? Oh my God. Her daughter? What you talking about? No. Oh, no. Not Sonya's daughter. I'm sorry, DC Lively. No. My moderator and friend, her daughter. I was like, what? No, I'm sorry. Okay. And if ever anybody else got that messed up, I'm sorry. No. I've mentioned a couple of times that I wasn't following the story for a while. Wasn't until Shirley spoke on the morning show, right? It wasn't until then that I started really paying attention, because prior to that, my moderator and friend, her daughter, was sending me Nyla's links because she was like, "Oh, girl, this is good. V, you should be following this. You should talk about this on your channel." She said this for at least a couple of months, at least a month. I'll say that just to be safe, for like a month. It felt like a lot. So then she was sending, Nyla's links, because at that time, like I said, I didn't know anybody else was talking about it. I think I had heard Chronicle Speaks talk about it. And that was it. Chronicle Speaks, and then her daughter, the moderator, her daughter, she was sending me Nyla's link. So at that time, I only thought Nyla was, doing videos on the subject. I did not learn that other people were doing videos, excuse me, y'all, until after I did my interview with her. Because I literally was only watching Nyla about it, and that was it. And I wasn't even that invested then, but I was like, you know what? This could be a good interview to do, is with that girl. And I reached out to her, and she did the interview. The day after the interview is when I learned of Bougie. I didn't know Bougie. Another moderator and friend, Know Your Own Worth, who, by the way, she's been working a lot, so she hasn't been out here a whole lot, but I do speak to her. But she was probably Fedora was my very first moderator. Know Your Own Worth was my second moderator. I didn't have but a couple for just a little bit of time, and then eventually, maybe about I'd say about 6 months later, I added her daughter and Shell, and I had to really force their fucking hands. Okay. Her daughter, Shell Loves. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. I had to twist their fucking arms, okay, to get them to be moderators. I was like, girl. Okay. So finally, I won. And they agreed to be moderators as well. But anywho, her daughter was telling me about it, okay? And she was like, girl, this is juicy. You got to get it. I was like, I don't know. So the day after I did the interview with Sonya, Know Your Own Worth reaches out to me and said, V, they're talking about your interview that you did last night. Bougie, Real Talk Bougie, she's saying really good things about you. I said, who is it? She's like, Real Talk Bougie. So she sends me the link to the video. And I want to say Bougie was live. I was catching the last tail end of her live, and she was talking about me, and I dropped down. I want to say, did I drop down that day? I feel like Bougie did a reaction like a day or two. I don't know if she did the reaction the first day or if she did the reaction the second day after the live, but the next day after the live is when I know she brought it up. And when she brought it up and talked about what she had seen or whatever, she told people to subscribe. And that was when I realized, oh, there's a community of content creators that are talking about this. And so that's how I learned, to be quite honest. That's how I learned. What y'all say? You watched Pam? Who is that? Okay, Succeeding 2 said she watched Pam, and that's how she learned about Nyla. Yep. I honestly, I didn't know anything at that point. And then I looked up and then I noticed like Sylvia was around doing it because I knew who Sylvia was. Actually, I knew Sylvia because I had interviewed Sylvia and Dennis on the same damn show. Sure did. I sure did. I interviewed them. And so I knew them, that way. I knew kind of sort of, I don't want to say I knew Sylvia, but Sylvia and I had some communication when she was doing the R. Kelly stuff. I popped in there and would like, sit in her clouds a little bit and listen. And I was like, okay, I'm not into this. Then one day she was going to do this was one of the first times I think she was going to do a transcript reading or something like that. And she wanted people to come up and read. And I said, well, I'll do it or whatever. I'll come up there and read. But then she did it and she didn't reach out to me. And yeah, she didn't reach out to me. And then she did a Zoom one time. I want to say it was a Zoom. Was it a Zoom? It had to be a Zoom because I feel like I went into the Zoom. They were talking about something I literally was in there like 10 minutes and I left. And you can tell when someone leaves. And I don't remember how many people were in the Zoom, but it couldn't have been a lot. And I remember she emailed me and was like, what happened? What's wrong? Or something like that. Actually, I should look that up because I don't want to lie on her. But she had emailed me like, what happened? Where'd you go? That kind of thing. So outside of that, we hadn't, I didn't know her, whatever. But she had my email address because she had asked for people's email addresses who wanted to read. And I was like, okay, I'll read. And she didn't reach out to me. Hold on. Got me looking now. She reached out to me at some point. So I'll go back and find out what was our interaction. But outside that, I looked up and Sylvia and Dennis were over here doing stuff. And I was just like, oh, okay, wait a minute. It's a lot of people doing this. And I found Pam. I knew who Pam was during the from the Tory Lanez thing. So I knew who she was, but I wasn't watching her like that. And honestly, during the Tory Lanez thing, I didn't watch her too much. I was mainly watching Milagro, Armand, and Nick at Night around that stuff. But anywho. So I say all that to say, Sonya, how did that just show up on your fucking TV? Just tell me that. It didn't show up on mine. And I'm a whole content creator. And I was getting links on the subject. And I had looked at a couple of things on the subject. And I was at least looking at some of the other content creators. Girl, wow, how come it didn't show up in mine?
We always have friend conversations. We always have friend conversations. So,
yeah.
And you can love your friend. You can be attracted to your friend. And you can flirt with your friend. But that's about the extent of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But anyway.
Okay.
People don't say what they want to say. People like to twist shit. A lot of evil in the world, and that's what it is. So, this is supposed to be from, last October is what they're trying to say. This is from when.
Oh, okay. So, who's listening to that shit?
27,000 people listen to this one so far. And yeah, and then the other one, 30,000. Oh, that was 6 days ago. That shit came out 6 days ago.
How many days ago?
This other one was 6 days ago. She got 30,000 views. Some Pam Esquire, Law Intellect. Okay, Pam.
How you know her by Pammy Pam? How she know Pam by Pammy Pam? What? But were you watching this? Girl, how you know about Pammy Pam? I mean, how you know? Even if you watch the Pam, anyway, okay, girl.
Alleged mistress. He just called me a friend. I'm not a mistress.
Uh-huh.
No, but I don't hear, that don't sound like no, to me, that didn't sound like that. Did it sound like
No, it does. No, they twist shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a twist to everything.
I hope you guys have a great Thursday.
They put a twist to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody. They said that they were taking the folks' money and was running off with it. So that's what they were saying opened up the investigation into Ernest Williams. However, after we started pulling documents, we learned that he was already in jail in July, but this thing hit the news about him and this whole alleged reign until September or October. So if you guys, just to give you a refresher, he has various charges that he is currently facing. I believe it's about 9 open cases. They get those phone calls and they'll put them on their platform. So as I was looking at some of the videos that they had, I noticed that they had some from Ernest Williams. So what I did was I reached out to them because I think if you put the work in, you should be the one to get the credit for putting the work in. Because there are hours and hours of phone calls when they're in prison or they're in jail. And so I asked them, hey, do you mind if I use part of your, some of your clips? And they were like, sure. So shout out to them and shout out to you for going through all of these hours and hours of phone messages. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over some of the phone calls.
Anyway, I guess. Just killing me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
Yeah, so. Just killing me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
I can't. What in the hell? I can't. Are you serious right now?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out why are people so interested in that? Well, why is it such a big deal to them?
Because it's attached to Shirley and it's attached to Steve and it's because it's nothing else going on right now. So let's talk about something.
Chick-fil-A gal says Sonya was enjoying the calls when they humiliated Shirley. Now the tables had turned and it's not fun anymore. That fucking part. And the fact that she said they ain't talk about Erica because she was ugly. Huh? What you mean we didn't talk about Erica? We still talk about Erica. But Erica wasn't dumb enough to be out here on the phone talking to her mistress or her mister. What do you call a side nigga? Okay. But anyway, she wasn't out here talking to her side nigga about all this bullshit and doing 3-way calls and all of that. Ain't nobody care about what Erica got going on over there. But you over here running your mouth with this nigga. That's the thing. That's the thing. And she claimed because she was unattractive, that supposedly that's why we didn't talk about her. We were talking about Shirley badly. And then when they saw Sonya, then they decided to talk bad about her because she looked so good. Because that's what we do. If you look so good, baby, we're going to drag. If you don't shut up.
Okay.
People don't care. They just, twist it and make it seem what they want it to seem like, I guess. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm pretty sure they heard that shit.
Yeah. But,
Who? Who's they? Who's they, sir? Who heard that shit, sir? Huh? Who was it? Who did it? Please hit the like button, y'all. Who did it? Who we talking about? Okay.
She already made up her mind before this happened, so some issues matter.
No, it don't matter at all. That don't matter. Nothing really matters no more. The damage has already been done, so them folks late. So I really don't care.
No, it's just a matter. It's just a matter of cleaning your mind.
Yeah, I really don't care about that.
And what's crazy is every black person knows somebody in the system going through it or been through the system, and everybody that's been in the system knows the system's not fair. So when they go and throw out all of this stuff and try to make it seem like the justice side or the state side of it is doing their due diligence, that is such a freaking full of shit. Everybody knows police lie. Police walk up on people, harass people just because they need to arrest somebody. And we see it all the time. They kill people unnecessarily. They do all of this stuff, and for some reason, they don't put that into the mindset to say, and especially when you have a record, those are the ones that's going to always get it because you're already been in the system. So now, we can just keep fucking with them and keep fucking with them for the rest of their life, even though the person, one, could have been innocent from the start, even on the conviction shit, and never broke the law, but, you're a target forever when you have a criminal record. And you're just an easy mark because, they want as many people arrested and convicted.
So let me get this straight. The police just walk around looking at people and then researching whether or not they have a criminal background and then they go after them? Or is she suggesting they're like back at the station doing like research in their database to see which convicts or ex-cons are currently free, and then they just create cases around them? Because I don't know what that means, that you're a target. Target? Okay.
As they can get because it's a check. It's a check. It's a check.
Okay, all right then. I'm just laughing. I'm just.
That's all you can do at this point. It's just hilarious. It's hilarious.
Man.
It's freaking hilarious. And if this person, this Pam person on here, the law intellect, if she sat there, she pulled this down, if she sat there and read the documents, read the warrants and what they put on the television news story don't even match up. Don't even match up.
Yeah.
None of it. Right. And then when you read the warrants and you look at it, it's civil. All of this shit is civil. Not to say you did it, but the charge or the complaint is a civil complaint.
I just can't get over the fact that she continues to think it's civil. This is a year in, and she is still talking this civil shit when he has never had an attorney that said this shit is civil. Now, one of his attorneys wanted to come out here and make that argument. Not one of them. Not one. Only this raggedy ass reject from law, anything, from a legal office, from any roles related to anything in the legal profession. She's just a reject from all of it. But we should be listening to her about what's civil versus what is criminal. Pam ain't suggest that it was civil. None of his attorneys suggested that it was civil. Nobody has said this. People who actually know the law, and Pam may not know the law in Georgia, but all his attorneys do. And now one of them have said, yes, Sonya's right. This shit is civil. He been in the jail behind some civil shit. That's what you want to say? Girl.
Not even a criminal complaint. If you're doing business with somebody and they don't like the outcome, they have to sue you. If they want a refund, they sue you. But because the thing didn't go out right now, it's criminal. And you seeing somebody and y'all doing the back and forth with the money, that's personal. Now, if you strong arm and took it, then that's a 911 call because my boyfriend or the guy I know, whatever, just took my money. That's a 911 call, It's not a year later. Oh, I haven't been able to find him. I'm mad. Oh, yeah, he did this, and and let's turn it into a crime. Although my ex did some stupid shit like that, but he lied.
You know what? It's like every time when I go to get ready to go to court, something come out different. You ain't notice that?
Mhm. The story's changed so many times. It's changed so many times. So many times. But you have to just realize when you talk on the phone for the whole world, apparently to hear, not just the court. And not everybody care. Some people look at it and just because they watch a person's channel, not necessarily care about every story.
Okay, so how many comments on that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not on my computer.
Okay, did you call the lawyer yet? Did you call the lawyer yet?
I called both. The justice place said that they are no longer taking any cases right now because they're at their capacity because they have to get donations in order to work the case, and they're at capacity, so they are not taking anybody right now. So I guess you just got to call every day and see when they get an opening. And then I got Hannah's, really I couldn't get her voicemail, but it went to her voicemail, but her voicemail's full.
That's what I thought. Okay, then.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Well.
He sounds very, very, very deflated. Do you hear it? Or is it just me? This Negro is thinking way too hard. Hey, Angel Hair. What'd you say, D-Shell? She just twists her little brain. She just twists her tiny brain in a pretzel trying to excuse this man's crimes all the time. All the time. She capes for this nigga like none other. My God.
It's something else.
Yeah.
This is something else.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, all right. I know when you say call now, there'd be something going on. So you know how to keep. Yeah, when you say call now, there's something going on. Yeah.
There's something going on. It's something. Some bullshit. With the bullshit.
Yeah.
That's all. And then everybody's gonna pick it up. One person pick it up, another person wants to pick it up, and another person wants to pick it up. And then they put their little separate spin on it. And Shirley Strawberry working with cops.
Work in progress. Miss Principal, this just reminds me, why were you absent from class last night? Do you have a written parental excuse for your absence? I'll wait. I don't understand most specifically why it is that work in progress, who is constantly trying to transform the bell tower into a strip club. I'm not really clear why the entire fuck she would miss class. And Miss Principal, I don't give a damn about you being tired. You being tired don't mean shit to me. It don't mean shit to me. Wake your ass up, get an alarm clock. Don't mean a damn thing to me. You hear me? Bell Tower is my home. Said, yes, I was helping someone paint their car with toothpaste. Oh, God. Wait, does that harm the car, toothpaste? Is that a thing? Is that one of those things that's hard to get off the car? What's that whole thing about eggs? Eggs fuck up a car? Don't eggs fuck up a car? I bet eggs would really fuck up a car if you're in like California in the summertime. Be scrambled eggs and shit all in the paint. What you mean you was helping somebody paint their own car with toothpaste? Girl, don't nobody give a shit about that. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't miss class again. Don't miss class again. Never again. Okay, let me go up here, child. Let me go up. Some things had happened I didn't realize. I am so sorry. This is from a fucking hour ago. Lady, I'm so sorry. A lady said, cooking with ex-con while she tells her story. That part. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the super chat. Life is good, so smile. Thank you so much for the super chat. Nesto is like, damn. I know he is scared, child. When I say he ain't good. He is not doing good in this moment. Okay, his mind is racing. He's trying to think about what all have I said on these fucking lines. They talking about mistresses and shit out here. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. That's what he's thinking. Thank you so much, baby, for the super chat. I appreciate it so much. Okay, we getting up on that goal, huh? Hey, Leroy's too precious. Thank you so much for the super chat. Just a little something towards the goal. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leroy's too precious. You are too precious. Thank you so much. Queen Black, thank you so much. One more for the goal. Ew, thank you. Oh, shit. You know what? You can't change the time on the... Can you change the time on the goal? Let me see. Can I change the time on the goal? I don't think I can. Can I? Wait. Continue. I can't change the time on the goal. Okay, so I'll put it to you like this. The thing says right now that I have 3 of 10 super chats. So if we get 7 more super chats, I will still do the Zoom. Okay. Even though the time is about to be over in 3 minutes, if we have it by the time this live ends, I'll still do I'll do a thingamajig. Okay. I'll still do the Zoom. All right, just so we know. So don't worry about the time running out. But I thank you guys that have contributed towards the goal. It is a blessing. Thank you, Queen Black. Thank you. All right. And thank you for being a moderator as well. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's get back into the child. We're almost done. Oh, we are done. Oh, no, we are. We're almost done. Okay. Yeah, we got about 6 more minutes. 7.
Jail and jailhouse tape. Plus Officer Francisco Marlon. This was yesterday.
Wow.
These people be very laughable.
Yeah.
Very laughable. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, well, Bessie.
It'd be all right.
I don't care. I don't care. This is more on you. This ain't on me.
Yeah, I know that. You got your own life.
Yeah, this is all on me.
Yeah.
That's what that is. You know, these people, this is how these people eat when they put up something and they get all these, they put the juicy title up and say a little stuff, and then when you look at it, you be like, man, what? That's just, but the title will be so it's just out there that make people click and watch it. That's how they get the views, first of all, because a lot of people really aren't freaking interested, you know.
Right.
And then they put these little pictures up and stuff. It's crazy.
I'm not going to get no fair trial nowhere. Can you see that?
Why do you think so? New felony charges 3 weeks ago. No criminal charges. No, I was just reading the headline. Shit, a bit for 56 minutes. Anyway, you know, you'll get a fair trial.
You what?
Yeah.
Still early. It is very early. And then, again, a lot of people don't watch YouTube shit.
Right.
You know?
Huh?
A lot of people do.
It's not real.
Wait a minute. First of all, it's a lie. Okay. We already know a lot of people watch YouTube shit, or else we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. So that's not true. But if this is your sentiment that a lot of people don't be watching YouTube like that, then why you care about what we saying and why you keep saying we, because you sound like Audra M a lot of times that we are tainting a jury pool. Okay. Now somehow all the way in California, I am affecting the jury pool over there in Fulton County. See, even the folks in Atlanta, let me rephrase that. Even the people who live outside of the perimeter of Atlanta, even if they're talking about it, even if they're watching it, they're not going to be jury members. And I think very few people live in Fulton County that are paying, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think a huge number of folks are watching this from Fulton County, and that would even be a part of the jury pool. I can't. I give up. Bell Tower is my home, aka Work in Progress says, I don't know what the goal is, but here's to me being on time. If you were on time, you'd know what the goal is. And if you were on time, you'd know early on that this is where you were going to end up. Yeah. So thank you for the super chat, though. Okay? All right? I still love you. But I don't need you missing class. Last night we had a little refresher on stripping. Okay? We touched on stripping a little bit. Okay? But we're getting into our whole phase very quickly here. So I suggest you be on time and present at the next meeting, next Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Okay? All right. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. We're almost done with this. Okay. Let's get into it.
Bye.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people do.
I think they do, but not the people that are on jury duty. They don't watch it. You got the white Republicans that be on jury.
But I know everybody watching YouTube.
Like,
Nobody really watching no regular TV no more.
I'm trying to make you feel bad. Shut up. Quit and laugh. What I'm saying is just take it.
Angel,
take it, sir. Take it, sir.
Honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck the world. Fuck them. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck them. I mean, listen to this too.
What'd you say? Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them motherfuckers. I see. He really mad. Let me go back. I love a good old cuss out. What you had said, Nesto? What you say, Nesto?
Take it. Take it, sir. Take it, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck the world. Fuck them. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck them. I mean, listen to this too. Fuck them. Out there riding their own damn bed. Fuck them. That shit ain't gonna make no difference. It ain't gonna make no difference.
I think I want to clip that because I might want to say that to a motherfucker. Okay? Fuck you, motherfuckers. You ain't gonna make a difference anyway. Fuck them. I hope you rot in your bed. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck the world. Fuck them. Damn. I might clip that shit. I might have to clip that shit. He cussed y'all out. He cussed y'all clean out. Did you hear him? Let me go back. He has said, fuck y'all. Okay? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck all y'all. He hope y'all ride in y'all's beds. That's what he said. Let me go back. I need to hear it again. What you say, Nesto?
Take it. Take it, sir. Take it, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, Michi 3. No, Michi 3. No. He didn't know me then. He didn't know me then. He wasn't talking about me. He was talking about y'all. He's talking about y'all. He said, "Fuck the world, fuck y'all, fuck." I've never heard this before. I don't think. Oh my God, let's listen, child.
Well, fuck them, them motherfuckers. Fuck them. I mean, listening to this too. Fuck them. Out there riding their own damn bed. Fuck them. That shit ain't gonna make no difference. It ain't gonna make no difference.
I like that though. I might have to say that. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. That shit don't make no difference. I might need to say that to some motherfuckers. I might need to have that. I'm gonna make a clip. I'm gonna do a clip because that's good right there. That's some good stuff right there.
Everything.
Yeah. So fuck them. I don't give a fuck with them. I talk about. People don't
tell. I can't tell because it was fuck them just a second ago. I can't tell that you don't care, and I'm sorry if y'all tired of hearing it. I gotta hear it just one more time. I promise I'll let it play after this. But fuck them. Hey, 50 Creole. Fuck them and fuck them again. That's what he has said on this good Sunday morning or afternoon or evening, whatever it is. Okay, wait, hold on. What you say next? Wait. Okay, right here.
Yeah.
Fuck the world. Fuck them. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck them. I mean, listening to this too. Fuck them. Out there riding their own damn bed. Fuck them. That shit ain't gonna make no difference. It ain't gonna make no difference.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah. So fuck them. I don't give a fuck with them. I talk about. People gonna talk. They gonna talk. So fuck them.
Damn! Nesto told y'all's ass. He told y'all he said what he said. He said what the fuck he had said. Do you hear me? He said, fuck y'all. He hope y'all listening to this too. Fuck you. That's what he said. Now, I didn't say it because I would never say that to y'all. But that's what he has said. Yes, Miss Lady, he's mad because the call's exposed. He's scared. Because here's the thing. Think about it. They be on this phone 100 times a day for the last year and 3 months at this. Or, July? Yeah, year and 2 months. Literally. Year and 2 months. They've been on this damn phone all day, every day. This bitch has come to visit him 1,018 times by now. And he doesn't even remember all the shit he said. You know what I'm saying? He don't remember none of it. Hey, 50 Creole, what you say? He said that dead ass. He meant that shit. Chick-fil-A gal said, VLenore, we heard him. Just because you're not included. Stop it. I'm just saying, he said, fuck y'all. Nigga, if I heard this before, it didn't hit me the same because he just lost it. Yo, he's scared, y'all. He is scared. 162 said, V, have you ever heard Millie Jackson's anthem called Fuck You? I feel like I have. I'm almost certain I have. I might have to play that. No, I can't play it on here because they will demonetize, okay? I got to, I'm sure I have. When I tell you my mother loved Millie Jackson, my God. And as a kid, I couldn't, I wasn't crazy about her, right? But as I got older, I, of course, got an appreciation pretty quickly as an adult. But as a kid, like, I loved Al Green. Like, I'm talking about a kid. I loved Al Green. I loved the Commodores. I loved Kool and the Gang. Who else did I love as a kid? Child, I loved all them old school shit. I had a liking to Lou Rawls. I can't. You'll never find. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I love some Lou. Child, I was an old motherfucking soul, but I couldn't get into Millie. Peebo Bryson. Oh my God. I couldn't get into Millie because I wasn't mature enough to understand what was even happening. I knew she was talking nasty and stuff. Now, I would say my mom didn't really, she played it, but it always seemed like she was playing Millie like late at night when like we had guests or something over. And she didn't really want me listening to that. And she didn't necessarily really want me listening to Richard Pryor, even though I could hear it, you know. But yeah, Millie was nasty. So I wasn't really allowed to hear it. And I didn't really like her voice as far as even her talking voice. I didn't care for it. And my mom had one of those live record, you know, like Millie Jackson live at blah blah blah. You know, she had like a one of those. I think that was like her favorite one to play. And yes, she was playing it on an 8-track. Okay, she didn't even have an album of it. She had the 8-track. Okay, and we had an 8-track in our car, and we had an 8-track in the house. Y'all remember them big ass 8-track tapes? They looked like a fucking Blockbuster video container. You remember those? Child. It looked like a VHS tape. But instead of the open part with the ribbon on the side, it was at the top. You know, that shit was big. Them motherfuckers was big as hell. You remember that, Miss Lady? 50 Creole? Y'all remember that shit? Okay. So, okay. Anyway, let's listen, chat. Wait, what did you just say? Hold on. Wait. What did I just see? Somebody's 3-year-old nephew. Hold on. What did I see, child? Because it sounded like my life. Where did that comment go? Somebody said they're 3. Oh, there it is. Lita said, my 3-year-old nephew doesn't like anything past 19. Baby, I love some old ass music now. I was even when I got to like my college years, I really got into the 50s stuff. I was in a 50s group, y'all. I think I told y'all that before, but I was in a 50s singing group. It was 5 of us. I was the baby. I was only 20. Everybody else, the next one to be was like 27, and all the other ladies were the other 3 ladies, they were in their 30s. I was literally my baby. I mean, a baby. But but none of us were from that era. But that's the music we sang. And I loved being in the group because I'd already knew the music. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I always thought I was supposed to be in a musical. I really always thought I was supposed to be on Broadway somewhere, child. But anyway, so I loved old school stuff like that. I was an old soul. But Millie, no, I didn't really get into Millie like that. But now that, you know, we're talking about it, it's probably because I wasn't able to really sit and listen. But anyway, okay, let's go.
They want to try to make
They're going to talk. They're going to talk and twist because that's what they do. Get a story and twist it.
Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about. They want to talk about
nothing else right now, right? Everybody's looking for the next little
shut up, chick.
Story.
But they ain't talking about them white folks though. They ain't doing that shit, is it? No, they're not.
No, I don't hear those stories. No.
Jet Black Straight says, speaking of Blockbuster, my grandfather was there every Friday morning getting us the new releases. Baby, you ain't never lied. It was you had to be there early because everybody was gonna get a damn tape and shit. You know, get a video, and you had to get there early because a lot of places they didn't have a lot of the same movies. They might only have 1 or 2. It wasn't until later that Blockbuster came out, because, you know, before that it was like a lot of mom and pop shit. Like, or I worked at a pharmacy for like 6 months. Excuse me, y'all. For like 6 months in my my senior year of high school, and we had a video store like that was connected to the pharmacy. And so people in the pharmacy, you know, they could go and they could rent movies and stuff. So like those types of places, while they had a lot of good movies, they didn't have a lot of the same copies. So yes, it was always a race to get to certain places, you know, especially. before Blockbuster really became a thing. And then when Blockbuster came, that was a great thing because they would, depending upon the new release, they might have a whole wall of nothing but that one video. Child, those were the good old days, were they not? Those were the good old days. I mean, they weren't that good because that was very annoying because we didn't have any real TV like we do now. We have 118,000 channels. You may have had 50 at that time, maybe a good 50. Anyway, Jet Black Straight said, yes, V, my grandparents didn't play about the new releases. Baby. And then some places you had to bring it back the next day. Other places you could keep it for like 3 days. Then Blockbuster had it where you could keep it for like 7 days. And then you had to pay the, if you kept it past time, you got them late fees. It was like a library, but more expensive. But anyway, back to this.
No, they ain't doing that. Yeah.
I'm suing everybody because my voice was recognized on all of that.
Did what?
My voice was recognized on all of that. Oh, you motherfucker.
Hey, man, fuck them motherfuckers, man. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. They ain't number people. That's it.
That's France. What are you talking about?
And then y'all know, now I don't know about Blockbuster. I don't know. In fact, I don't think, now y'all correct me if I'm wrong about this. I don't think Blockbuster was doing this. But a lot of those video stores, they had a back room. Remember that? Do y'all know? Now, I never went and actually checked out one of those movies, but you could go back there and see what they had. Y'all know that back room? Did y'all? And I mean, it seemed like all of the smaller ones definitely had a back room. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what was in the back room. I'm going to be watching the chat.
Number people. Fuck people. That's all they are. People. People keeping drama. That's all it is. So fuck.
Oh, yeah. I don't care. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Muffin? Yep.
I didn't hear nothing, but to me that didn't sound like no.
You call them damn ones. You nasty
like y'all gonna run somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. That part. Now that's what I was thinking too.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'll come back to that. Look at all you nasty heifers. Look at you. Y'all be shame yourself. How you know what's back there? Huh? Yeah, child, they had the back room. Did y'all notice too that all video stores, maybe not Blockbuster, because Blockbuster was so damn big, but do you know those smaller stores always had a little scent? It was like, do the tapes smell a certain way? Because it felt like, I can smell it right now. I can think of a couple of different places that had this smell, not a stinky smell, but it was just a very specific odor that seemed like it must be a videotape odor. Does that make sense? I mean, y'all probably never thought about it before, but in the midst of me thinking about those days and a couple of the video stores that I frequented on a regular basis, they had a scent. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. Maybe it was just them two stores. I don't know. But okay. Anyway, it's just my thought on the matter. Wait, what you said? You can, or do you know what I'm talking about, Miss Lady? I'm just saying. Wait. Beautiful man said, why did I find my Blockbuster card in an old wallet just last week, Jesus? How in the hell? Where that wallet been? My God. Where in the hell is that damn thing been? Okay, now let's get back. Look. I'm sorry I can't participate in that class. I'm virginal today. I don't know anything about strippers. Huh? Or toys. What? Or edible parties. Excuse me? You have a whole trafficking ring happening at the top of the bell tower, and you want to front? The feds are not here, but I'm watching. Huh? I'm watching. But thank you for the super chat. Okay. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Hey, 50 Fit and Fab. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm behind on the call. Wanted to contribute to the Zoom since I fell asleep in class last night. No worries. Thank you, Fit and Fab. I appreciate that, child. Hilarious, girl. I understand. It was like a bedtime story last night. I think we're going to get into the shits like next week. You know, she had to lay the foundation down for us. It was still kind of, it was still interesting and in the sense that I think you can get a better appreciation for who she is. Even if she is a fucked up individual, at least you know why. You know what I'm saying? If we believe everything she says about her childhood, then we got to understand why she's fucked up today. If she is, you know what I'm saying? If she is. People be saying she'd be lying and stuff, and we did catch her in one last night, too, maybe. But I'm just saying what I'm saying. But thank y'all. Thank you for the super chats. Okay. All right. So what is that? Like 5 super chats, something like that. Let me look, child. Let me look. So I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're like right at 5 as far as yeah. Okay, girl. We're getting close. We got 5 more to go, and then we'll get into that Zoom. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, because when you and her was talking about Steve and Steve's, still in Dubai. That was it. That was all the mention of Dubai it was. What he talking about? Yeah, they're gonna run off, and he's gonna flee to Dubai.
Wait a minute. How you know that's all? Because you out here listening to all the shit, huh? You out here listening to everything. But while you're sitting here and you continue to harp on this fact that he only said one thing about Dubai, you're not understanding that every call hasn't been released. And the fact that you think that that man would tell a lie on Nesto, and for what? Why would he lie on Nesto about what he is? You don't even believe he has CP on his shit. You don't even believe that the person in the CP was underage, and you haven't seen the shit. But they have. And you got a whole opinion about that. It's weird as fuck. It's weird as fuck. Thank you, Lady Leo, contributing to the Zoom. Thank you so much for the super chat, baby. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, look at y'all. Nikki G, thank you so much for contributing towards the goal. That's like 7. That's 7, my God. Okay. All right. Won't he do it? Willie won't. Okay. Willie won't. Won't he will. All right, let's listen, y'all. We're almost done with this one. I keep saying that, but we're like 4 minutes away now.
Like, really? Like, they put...
I ain't done it.
I'm talking about that's what the prosecutor said in court.
Yeah,
but the only mention of Dubai was when she mentioned that he's still in Dubai, you know what I'm saying, and that they went to his house. That was it.
Shut up! Stop saying what was said. You only heard what was released. And the reason why this is annoying to me is because she has said this 1,000 times. Y'all haven't heard all the calls. Why ain't they released all the calls? They're only releasing some of the calls. See, y'all, she's creating narratives and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. Nigga, bye. Bell Tower is my home. Oh, look at y'all. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here, child. Let me get over here. Won't he do it? Okay. Okay. First of all, what this lady saying? What the hell is she saying? That's what I really want to know. Hi, Bell Tower is my home. I want Sonya to teach a class. I'm sure that lip is a skill of its own, and being able to do it under the table without getting caught. Oh my God. You really need to stop. You really need to stop. So you think she should teach a class and show us all how to do that? But what, our lip is not like her lip. So then what? If my lip ain't like her lip, how's she gonna teach me shit? Is she gonna teach me how to make her lip like my lip like that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to bra for my titties and my lip. No. I got enough issues, okay? I got enough little rolls here and there that I want to get rid of. I don't want to have to roll up my motherfucking lip as well. That's just not, it's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their thing. That's not my thing. So I will pass, okay, on that class. Okay. But thank you, Bell Towers, my home. Okay, thank you. Hey, CJ, this is for the tower building fund. Thank you, y'all. I got an idea of what I want to put over there in cuffs and comfort. See, y'all don't want to go over there fucking up. Cause see, y'all don't want to go where I'm gonna send you. If you do something over there, y'all don't want to go where I send you. But I'm working on that. Okay. I got some for y'all's asses. Okay. But thank you, CJ. Hey, 50 Creole. For you to pick up the phone. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, 50 Creole, 50 California. Okay, I promise. In fact, I honestly thought about you when I didn't see you for a minute. And then when you popped up the other day, I was like, oh, that's good. Because I didn't know something was wrong. So I do apologize. I am glad that you popped in. And I promise you, 50 Creole. I promise you, I'm going to call you. Okay. And then maybe even 50 Creole, maybe next weekend. Let me think about this. Yeah, next weekend. I don't have anything really going on. If you're free, maybe Saturday, we can go for like a little tour or something in the areas. Because I haven't gone anywhere really. I literally I haven't. Like my son has to drag me out the house. Okay. Drag me out. So anyway, we'll touch base. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. CW. Thank you so much for contributing towards the goal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sarah Colette. Sarah Colette said, I had to leave class early last night. Here's my fee. We finding you. We find you. Okay. Remember Ike used to find the whole group $5. What was it? Was it a $5 fine? Yeah, $5 fine. Y'all remember that? Anyway, thank you, Sarah Colette. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay. I do. Okay, so we gotta figure out. What we gonna do here afterwards, okay? Okay. Well, we'll figure out at the end of this thing here. A siren to a jail cell. Yeah, look. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Kashang. Look. I didn't think about the siren. But I want y'all to hear them bars close up. Cha-ching! You know, that one of them kind of Yep. I got some for y'all's asses. I got some for y'all's asses. Yeah, find that ass. You remember that? My time. $5 fine. Find that ass. Y'all remember when Vanessa Bell Calloway, I can't think of her character's name, but that was the one where she was there when Anna Mae wouldn't eat the cake. Just eat the cake, Anna Mae. Just eat the cake. She was out there and she said, you can let the motherfucker beat on your ass. And then remember when they was imitating him at the house? $5 fine. Oh, God. I do succeed too. I don't be getting out. I don't be going nowhere. I I never thought I would be like this. I was always on the go. I mean, from the time I was young, always was ready to be on the go in the streets. And when I mean in the streets, I mean I was going to productive, events and places and things. Like I was always at church. I was always doing community service work. I was hanging out with my friends. Like I was active in different, things. So Child, just busy. And even up into my 20s and 30s, it wasn't until God, and this is the honest God truth. It was not until I got in that mess. Okay. And then I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to be seen. I put myself in my own jail, to be quite honest. I did. I put myself in my own jail. I didn't feel like I had a right to be doing anything. So that's the thing about it. And then even though I've kind of moved out of that mindset as far as why I wasn't going anywhere, I still just didn't feel like going anywhere. I get invited to things and then I'm like, I bail. Like my friends like really I don't think some of them really even get it, but my friends used to get so frustrated with me, and they still kind of do when they would ask me to go places and I don't. So 50 Creole, it's not even a you thing, it's a me thing. It's not you, it's me. But that's just a thing, like to get the energy to go out and then meet people. Sometimes it's just not something I want to do because it feels like a lot of energy and I don't want to have to be like, I don't know. I don't know. And then honestly too, I think being here, not knowing anyone other than family, um, it makes it easier to stay in the house because not having a job where you might meet some people on your job, they might invite you to, you know what I mean? Like every job I've ever had, I've left that job with at least one friend who I still contact. You know what I mean? So I really feel at I just don't feel like I'm in this position where I'm meeting people. Um I need to go to church. I need to find the right church. Okay? I do. Now, my son goes to a predominantly white church, but he plays at two predominantly white churches. I don't worship the same way. I should just say that. I don't worship like that. And then and one of those churches is in LA, the other one is in Riverside, right? Now, I know it's bad, but I have not gone. He's gone right now. He's at church right now as we speak. So it just doesn't encourage me to want to go, but I should go. I need to go just because he's playing. I just haven't felt like doing that. But I really need to find a black church. Now, family, his dad and that family, they go to a black church. It's Seventh Day Adventist and it's in LA. So again, I don't want to have to drive an hour and a half to church. I don't. Not me, not personally. I don't want to drive an hour and a half to church and go and come back. However, I don't know. So there's that. So I want to find a black church that's nearby. Now, my son's aunt told me about two churches, but again, they're both Seventh Day Adventists. And look, I don't have anything against Seventh Day Adventist churches at all, because like I said, I've been exposed to them ever since I met my son's dad. And I've gone and the worship style, because there's different worship styles of Seventh Day Adventist churches, just like Baptist churches, there's different styles even there. But personally, I don't want to go to church necessarily on a Saturday morning. Now, again, that's just, I don't know. I'm getting caught up in the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? I know my focus is on the wrong shit. So I got to find a black church. It would be nice to have a job just so I can meet people. Shit. I mean, I just don't feel like meeting new people necessarily. That's work. That feels too much like a job outside of a job, you know? You know what I mean? Now, I will say this now because I haven't gone to it, you're succeeding to say I like multicultural churches. Yeah, I could, I'm not against it. I just have a preference because, I have grown up a certain way. Look, I went to white schools. I was in white organizations at time. I just want to be able to worship with my people. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just want to come home. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to be around family. Your church becomes your family, your church family. Like they legit growing up, that was my family. So I just, I feel like it's almost like an escape from the duality that you have to have sometimes, working and living in a white world. You know what I mean? Like I feel like anyway. This is not what we came here for. You know what I mean? This is not why we here. And I'm sorry. Okay, wait, what you say, 50 Creole? I'm Catholic, but our place are a bit out of order these days. You know what? Now there is a Catholic church that was in Columbus, Ohio, that I probably could have gotten into because, well, I sort of could have gotten into it. Because like I said, I went to Catholic school all my life, so I was in and out. I've been to mass a million gazillion times. I understand how it all works because I went to Catholic school 13 years, kindergarten through 12th grade. But it was a white Catholic church. Now there is a black Catholic church, honey. They sing gospel. They sing gospel. As a matter of fact, the man who's the minister of music over there at the black Catholic church used to be a musician and my choir director at my church. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of change happening in the worship style. Now, I will say this, and a lot of people don't like him, and I'm learning more. I haven't been watching him like I used to, but I could have gone to Joel Osteen's church. If I didn't know, I mean, there are things I've learned about him. Don't get me wrong. So I don't want nobody saying, you like him, I can't stand him. But he has blessed my soul with his word. I know a lot of people don't like his word. They say he's a motivational speaker. I don't care. I feel like he blessed me. Okay. I could have gone to TD Jakes' church. He's a black pastor, but that church is kind of multicultural too. You know what I mean? I could have done that. I could have gone if this food wasn't so damn trifling. I could have gone to what's that dude's name? That used to be Joel's well, he was an associate pastor over there at Joel Osteen's. You know what I'm saying? The one keep getting caught for cheating. Was just cheating again. Married to the Lady Avatar. What's his name? John Gray. I could have gotten into John Gray till he started doing all his fuck shit. Now, I'll tell you somebody else I love. Now, this is a black church, and this nigga black is black. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean like complexion black is black. I mean black. He's black. He get ingrained in blackness. Okay. And I know y'all gonna have something to say about this. Okay. I know y'all don't like him. I don't give a damn if you don't like him. All right. I want y'all to understand this. I'm about to say who I like, and I don't care how y'all feel about it. Why am I why I don't want to say it? I'm gonna say it because I like him. You know who I like? Jamal Harrison Bryant. Damn it. Yeah, what you said, Queen Black? We already know. Yeah. I like him. I love him. I don't care what y'all say about him. I'm telling you, that man is charismatic as a motherfucker. Now, he's charming as hell. Y'all don't know this. I'm telling you, the man got charm. And the man is anointed. He really is. Now, does he get into some fuck shit? Absolutely, he has. Absolutely. Shut up, Nikki G. I'm telling y'all, the man is gifted. Now, has he been using them gifts in the wrong way at times? Yes, I've seen it. But I also seen this man do great things. And yeah, I would go to New Birth. I would. I used to go to New Birth when Eddie Long was there. But it was short lived. It was short lived. That when I saw they was trying to treat that man like he was a damn movie star, I was done. I was done. What you say? I'm telling Mr. Lawson. Don't tell him. Don't tell. Oh, you know what? I tell you something else I used to love, and I hadn't seen him in a long time, and forgot all about him. I think he's in Inglewood. Don't you live in Inglewood, 50 Creole? I think you said that in here. Noel Jones. Isn't he in Inglewood? Where's his church at? Now, I stopped liking him after he was on that damn reality show. That bugged the hell out of me. Okay? When he was in that reality show, when I saw how nasty he was treating that lady that he eventually married after he got done doing whatever the hell he was doing in the streets, I did not like that. I did not like that. When I saw how he really was, that messed me up. Because that nigga right there is anointed too. That man right there is gifted too. See, and I don't have a problem saying somebody's anointed and gifted when they are. And even though we've known them to do some real fuck shit. Wait a minute. Michael Beckworth is in Beverly Hills? I thought he was in Northern California. I love Michael Beckworth. He from the Unity Church. That's what you're talking about? I would go to a Unity Church. Ain't he a Unity Church pastor? I know who Michael Beckwith is, but isn't that the church he belongs? I would go to a Michael Beckwith church. I would go. It's in Beverly Hills? Who would have thunk it? He's in Beverly Hills? Child, that's got to be hella far. I love him too, Miss Mad About Music. Beverly Hills, child, I know that's far as hell. All right, Jay Jammin. Jesus. I'm gonna see how far that is from me. Golly. You know that's gonna be far as hell. I can feel it in my spirit. Let me see what my spirit has said. What is it? 90211. Oh, yeah. Hello. Oh no, that was 90210, the show. I was gonna say, don't you know you should know the he's on Wilshire? Jesus. Oh, it's an hour and a half. But for whatever reason, I feel like I could drive there. I would go to Michael Beckwith Church. Damn, he's in Beverly Hills. I never would have thought he'd be in Beverly Hills, I guess. Anyway, I love him. I want to say he was or he's closely associated with Iyanla, or was at one point. But yes, I love Michael Beckwith. Anyway. Okay, y'all. Well, what you say? Succeeding to said, well, slick and anointed is different. Many of them are slick and anointed with some. Look, no, what I'm saying is, you know how I just think that God can put an anointing on your life, but that doesn't mean that you're going to do anything with it, or that you're going to use that well, I mean, he's not going to let you use the anointing for something bad, but you may use your influence and your access for the wrong things. And you can turn around and end up trying to start out doing something the right way, and then turn around and do it and turn around and get caught up in it. And then your intentions change, because now you can confuse the attention you're getting and take credit for it, instead of understanding that it's the anointing that people are attracted to, not you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Okay, y'all. Oh, what's your territory? Over there? What did you say up here? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. What was I saying? Okay. Wait, Geno Jennings. Now, isn't he the one? I heard he was. I've never really heard him, but isn't he like really, really harsh on the LGBT? So the way I heard about him, there was a content creator. He's gay. Well, he's gay. I think at first he tried to come out here and act like he was bi, but he's legit gay. Okay, and he's a minister, if you will. And he was talking about Geno Jennings, and he didn't like Geno Jennings, I guess, because some of the things he was saying about that community or whatever. Yes, I love. Oh, Fred Price, that's right. Yeah, I did enjoy it. I had to mature to enjoy Price, because at first I thought he was boring, but I was super young and I wasn't used to that type of teaching. But as I got older, I really got into it. His son is really good too. So I watched him up until he stopped, But okay, y'all. Okay, we really are almost done with this. And I did want to touch on the other call. So hold on. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Your boy Kevin, the prosecutor, sat there just like the others. She's talking about, oh, he's going to run away to Florida. Nobody talk about nobody running to no fucking Florida or fleeing or none of that shit. No. None of that was even said to hear it. That's the thing. It's not going to be heard because it was never said. That was just a tactic that they use when they lie to the judge in court to get what they want. And that's all it is. They don't lie to the judge just to get their little point, to get their little win. And the thing of it is your attorney got to be able to not let the lies lay. And that's my biggest beef with your attorney. He'll let, when Kevin says something in court, the prosecutor, that's just so outlandish, just such a lie. Then your attorney just sits there and like you're just, you don't say anything, you're agreeing with him. You need to disagree with him. Say what it is. This man is not fleeing, nor does he think to flee, nor is he going to flee. And if he said it on tape.
But the man has 2 outstanding warrants that we know of. One in a separate county and one in California. So obviously he flees. And he knows if he gets pulled over, if he has any contact with the police, that they were going to run his fucking name and know that he had damn warrants. And the fact that she's out here acting like this man hasn't already proven that he can't be trusted out here is crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't get it.
Where's the tape at? Bring it in. Bring in what you heard. Can't bring it in because it was never said. Lies, lies, lies. This is just a lot of lies. That's all.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. It's a new world. It's a new world. It's a new world. And this girl, the one blogger, or whatever you call these people, she keeps talking about the sawed-off. Like you just called a sawed-off case. I'm sitting here like, she needs to check date of birth. Because there's no fucking way how you trying to relate every Ernest Williams that's on the fucking docket to your ass. That's crazy. That is crazy. There is no sawed-off, gun charge, robbery, all of that stuff from last year. This little boy is 28 years old. 28 years old. The Ernest Williams that caught that case. 28. Right now.
I guess I'll be sitting here for a long time.
You will.
That's what it looks like.
Say that. Because this ain't got nothing to do with your case. This is all just gossip. That's all this is gossip. Because one chick says this, and then you go to the next channel, and she says something completely different or severely altered. And then you go to the next person, and then she says something that's completely different from the last person. So you got 15 versions of one story.
It's funny because he's listening like, what you mean the next person and the next person? There's a lot of people. You say a lot of persons is talking about me. Jesus.
Yeah. But that you can't alter that voice.
No, you can't, can you?
You can't alter that voice.
Can't alter that voice. Oh, that voice is the worst. Oh, that voice is the worst. Oh my God, sucks.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, what next thing gonna do? Kill me? That's it. That's what the Bible say anyway. Just throwing you. That's what the Bible say.
Don't stones at you.
That's it. That's what the Bible say. Yeah.
Don't stones at you.
Yeah.
Innocent until proven guilty. Oh, well, you know. They want you to be the bad guy.
You have 1 minute remaining.
So crazy.
It definitely got me at that, so.
Mm-hmm.
That
Cool.
shit sound, all that sound, this sound like that. It's like I'm a show, they got me out there, really out there. Yeah.
Crazy. Call me later.
Yeah, okay.
7, 8 o'clock is fine. Call me later.
All right.
Goodbye, world.
All right.
Look, goodbye, love you. Goodbye, world.
Goodbye.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Goodbye, world. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Bye. Okay, so wait a minute. It's 5 o'clock my time. That's 8 o'clock. We can go Zoom real quick right now, y'all. What I'll do is we'll come back tomorrow. Hey, Black but Not Bitter. Wait, what'd you say? Black but Not Bitter. Hold on. What'd you say, girl? Girl, what you had said about John Gray? I seen you say something. I had seen it. Oh, wait. Hey, Janetta. I saw Black but Not Bitter on. See, here's the thing. I can see, I can see what's on the screen on the right, but then I'm looking for it in our search bar for comments on this side of things, and I can't find it. But I will find it later. You were saying something about John Gray. What'd you say about him? So anybody have any suggestions for like black churches? What do they call it? The Inland Empire? Oh, if you know a black church, oh God, Jesus help me. If you know a black church in the Inland Empire area, that would be super great. Okay. That would be super great. Let me know. I would love to go. And yeah, I'm old. I don't really want to drive that far to go to church. But actually, if it were the right church for me, I might do it. Okay. Oh, what'd you say? Hey, Black Without Bitter. Good evening, everyone. Still about 4 hours from home. You must have left, what, 2 hours ago? What's wrong with y'all? Get on over there. Wait, 4 hours home, and it's almost 8 o'clock. Okay, be careful. Be very, very careful, child. All right, y'all. So this is what we'll do. Tomorrow, we will come back and we will touch on, because we've been out here 3 hours, and now, I could keep going. A nigga did do 12, all right, yesterday. But I'm going to stop it here. And then tomorrow we'll pick up, because I want to get into where Sonya tells him about Shirley Strawberry and lets him hear a clip and all that shit. Okay, we're going to do that tomorrow for real. Okay, Sarah Colette, you said check online. I will. I will do just that. Donna Michi, what you said, girl, I went there when I first moved here. Then Grace started the bullcrap. Yeah. Oh, is that when he got his new church? What was it called? Relentless Ministries. I remember that whole thing. And then, yeah, it was just a mess. And had that lady up there with him. You know what? Black women, we go through so much, and we really try with these motherfuckers. We really do. We try to give them the benefit of the doubt that even if they are guilty of what we hearing they're guilty of, we're going to give them another chance. And I'm not even just talking about our lovers and husbands and whatnot. I'm talking about even most specifically our pastors. Shit, you got black women out here that will forsake their own husbands for their pastor. So, we try to be cool, but I hated how he had her up there looking crazy. I felt about her the same way I felt about Vanessa Bryant when Kobe had cheated on her ass, and then she came out there during that press conference with that big motherfucking ring on. Now look, I ain't mad at her. I really ain't. I really ain't mad at her. But baby, I couldn't have done it. I don't think I could have done it. I'm just saying. But uh-oh. Donna Michi said, I didn't like Jamal, but I think he's stepping into his purpose now with his activism. That new wife is keeping him straight. Well, let me say this. He's always been an activist. He used to be the youth leader or youth minister for the NAACP 25 years ago. Like, he's always been an activist. Of course, he had a platform, but definitely New Birth gives him an even larger platform because of all the prestige that comes with it. His family, he's deeply rooted in the church. His family, his dad was, from what I understand, I wouldn't say they were Pentecostal, and his dad was a high level elder, I guess, within that church. It was I'm pretty sure it was Pentecostal church. I'm pretty sure. His mother, his father, his mother, his sister, all ministers. I want to say his oldest daughter, Topaz, who, by the way, I don't know if they have a relationship. I don't know if it's strange in some way, but she also is a minister. People have said she's very gifted. I've not listened to her, but yeah. Yep. All right, y'all. Well, okay. What'd you say now? Black but never. Late start, and I had to pull over because I was getting sleepy. Oh no. Yeah, be careful. Please be careful. Did you drive that? Wait, but Wiz is with you, right? Y'all driving back together, yes? Yeah, because you did say that. You said he flew in and y'all leave. Okay, got it. Okay, well, you be careful. All right. Okay, y'all. Well, let's get out of here. I will start a Zoom. We'll start a Zoom. We can go over there for a bit. I know Legacy Moon is going live at 9. So let's get on over there, okay? 9 p.m. Eastern, that is. Okay, so we're gonna end this now. We're gonna get into that call when Shirley did the Steve Harvey morning show that morning, told all their business, and we're gonna come back there, okay? Donna Michi said, I didn't know that, V. Thanks. I only knew his church connection. Yeah, no. He started, at least 25 years ago. It could have been a little longer than that, but yeah, because I met him somewhere between 02 and 04 is when I met him. And because he came to our church twice, because he was like known as this big youth minister. Because at that time we were in our 30s, and he was I'll tell y'all about I talked about it before, but I'll tell y'all a little bit what I know about his ministry, how it started. Like, he's always been kind of controversial, but he's always been connected to the youth and whatnot. And another reason why I was impressed with him is because he used to show out. I guess he was really, really bad in high school. Like, I guess pretty rebellious or whatever. I don't know. But he did not graduate high school. He had to get a GED for high school. But then he went on to Morehouse, then went on to Duke. And then I think he might have a PhD now. I could be wrong about that. Isn't he Dr. Jamal Bryant now? But I say all that to say that he has accomplished a lot. He's very smart. Very smart. Mm-hmm. And I do like him with this wife, to be quite honest. I like his wife. Like, I like her. It's interesting. It's interesting because, she had been the minister at the church, and it had been rumored for quite some time that they were dating. But then he showed up on screen with his ex-wife, acting as if, they were getting back together, and they weren't. or allegedly they weren't. Allegedly it was all for TV purposes, but I would have felt a way if you out here pretending to be with her and me and you supposed to be together, but can't nobody know we together and that sort of thing. So I'm glad that they were able to turn that around or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, y'all. Well, let's get on out of here. I'm going to set up the live real quick. The link will be over there on the members wall. And again, we'll only get an hour today, but I might turn around and do a live and do another hour tomorrow after that live, just so that we get our time in. Okay. Because I don't want to cheat y'all out of time. We have a good time in the Zooms. And again, I don't know what time. I mean, I think for sure that Legacy Moon is doing 9 p.m. her time. So, okay. All right, you guys, I love y'all. Thank you to everybody who came through. Thank you so much to my moderators. Thank you to every single person who contributed on any level today. I love y'all to pieces. And to everyone in the chat, thank you. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please hit it on the way out. Please, please do that for me and I'll do this for you.
She got a big ass body and some last breasts. Do like a gorilla and beat on your chest. Silverback, silverback, silverback. Silverback, silverback, silverback. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. That's my hoe, and she left her baby daddy in the past. You up first, but I'm about to be her last. Pillow talking and she say your dick trash. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She ain't up.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you in a minute. I love you. Smooches.